There, how to fix my TV. Hey, motherfuckers. Okay, I was just watching some shit. And I was listening to John McCain talk. And something occurred to me. He reminds me of Dr. Evil. You know, like Austin Powers type shit. Just the next time you hear him talk, imagine Dr. Evil in your mind, the way Mike Myers played him. And maybe even watch a little bit of Austin Powers, and you'll be like, holy shit, this motherfucker is just like Dr. Evil. Or at least that's what I said. If you happen to be a fan of the guy, then you'll be like, I guess Dr. Evil for president is a fairly reasonable choice. I don't care about none of this shit anymore, so this is just a thing that I've noticed. As to various things that I've noticed. I think generally anybody who runs for president is evil. Because, well, really, how much would you trust anybody who's running for president? Obama, well, yeah, for face value, I guess he seems like a fairly decent human being, but something about him is almost too decent. Like, he's manufactured or something. He seems so cookie cutter. And then McCain, well, here's a guy who, like, couldn't get the Republican nomination how many other times, and he just barely gets it. Well, not barely gets it here, but, you know, look at his competition. I mean, really. But besides all that shit, I don't care about that. It's like Mr. Cookie Cutter perfect type guy and Dr. Evil. That's who the Americans have to choose between for president. Politics. It ain't so great up north here either, but I don't know. Just kind of worries me, some of this shit. Like, sometimes I'll go off on rants and tirades with friends and whatnot, but when it comes down to it, I just wish I was a little more definite about the future. I don't trust any of these guys. I don't think anybody should have that much power. I don't see why you need just a single person to be making your big decisions. I don't see why anybody should have more than 25% of the country's overall power. I don't think that's very reasonable. Because throughout history, people have always tended to abuse power and allow not only themselves to be corrupted by power, but to corrupt the power and its purpose. You know, the government gives the person power. Government isn't even an establishment, it's like an agreement, right? Well, this agreement that people will get power to take care of stuff that other people don't want to take care of. Like in your general day-to-day life, you don't want to have to deal with these world issues, so then you agree. You'll give these people this huge power, and then they'll take care of these world issues. But, of course, giving them that power to take care of, not necessarily just world issues, but, you know, overall governing issues, I guess. As a whole, you know, well, if people are taking care of these issues, they can enjoy power. Of course, everybody enjoys power, and power will corrupt them. And, you know, generally, they'll start to be abused. I don't even consider the American Constitution valid anymore with the amount of shit that's going against it. I don't see how anybody can consider the American Constitution valid anymore, at least from a legal perspective, considering really how much, well, as I said before, how much crap and laws have been passed and so forth that just completely defy it. And the American Constitution is such a beautiful piece of legislation. Like, I love it. I love the spirit of it. I love how it's not really, it wasn't put together with this big stoic, heroic, we're so awesome type thing. It was put together in fear because the founding fathers of the United States of America knew exactly how unchecked government could turn into dictatorships and crap like that so easily. And they put together this awesome piece of legislation. And the American people are too big of pussies to make sure that this shit's followed through with. say no, nothing is worth messing with the Constitution, because the moment you start messing with the Constitution, then shit really starts to get fucked up. But, you know, nothing against the American people as a people. Like, they're just fine. It's just fear that allows shit like this to happen. Everybody gets scared once in a while. You know, you can't hold it against somebody completely for allowing fear to get the better of their emotions. I just really wish that maybe that wouldn't happen. I wish that people could be smarter about stuff. It's happening all around the world. I can't just single out the American populace, but it was just such a beautiful document, the Constitution. And now it's just ripped to shreds. There should be like, somebody should make a gravestone, like R.I.P. American Constitution. Well, hope you all have a nice, whatever it is. Go jerk off. See ya.